Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ang i-discuss ko po sa inyo ay ang role of AFP reservist. At ito ay nakapaloob sa Republic Act number 7077, the AFP Reservist Act of 1991. But first of all, magpakilala muna ako sa inyo. I am Staff Sergeant Roldan Fadrikela, Infantry, Philippine Army, assigned at 13th of 1st Community Defense Center, NCR RCDG, Reserve Command, Philippine Army, stationed at Barangay 9, Caloocan City, under the leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Henry A. Pangay, Infantry, Philippine Army, the CDC Director. What is Republic Act 7077? It is an act providing for the development, organization, training, administration, maintenance, and utilization of the citizen armed force or the armed forces of the Philippines for other purposes. Article 1, Title, Section 1. The Act shall be known as the Citizen Armed Forces or Armed Forces of the Philippines Reservist Act. Article 2, Declaration of Policy. Section 2, the Regular Force. It is the policy of the state to maintain a regular military force in times of peace, consonant to its adequate and actual needs for the security of the state, but which can be rapidly expanded by the well-disciplined citizen armed force in the event of war, invasion, or rebellion. Kaya napaka-importante po na meron tayong tinatawag na reserve force. The reserve force will augment the regular force if in case magkaroon ng gera, magkaroon ng rebellion, but that during the war. But in times of peace, ay yun, yung mga reservist natin ay may-utilize sila, no? Sa mag-augment sa regular force during calamities, both man-made and natural, no? Alam naman natin na pagka may bagyo, ayan, so andyan talaga makakatulong sa atin ang mga reservist natin. The security and socio-economic development of the state. The citizen armed force shall be provided the maximum opportunity to participate in safeguarding the security of the state and in assisting in socio-economic development. Major programs. Ito po yung mga major programs like minor engineering project development. Dito sa reserve force, meron tayong mga engineers, no? So, pwede po natin silang i-tap dito sa mga proyekto na ito. So, katuwang natin ang ating mga reservist, no? Para umunlad, no, ang ating bansang Pilipinas. The call to personal military and civil service. The citizen armed force shall be so organized, trained, developed, and maintained as to ensure the readiness to immediately respond to the call of service. That's why kayo ay tuturuan namin humawak ng baril, pumutok ng baril, how to conduct ambush, how to conduct raid, how to execute maneuvering, maneuver right, maneuver left, how to cover, how to conceal. Tuturuan namin kayo. Okay? At the end, magkaroon ng gera, yan ay gagawin natin. We will fight for our country. The public awareness, the state shall promote and develop public support to and awareness of the important role of the citizen armed force as protector of the state. Wala nang ibang protector ng ating bansa kundi tayong mga sundalo. We are the true protector of the people and the state. The manpower, Section 6, the manpower of the citizen armed force. The manpower objective of the citizen armed force shall conform to projected and actual needs. It is not envisioned by the state to have a nation under arms unless extremely necessary. Article 3, Mission, Organization of the Citizen Armed Force. Section 7, Mission. Provide base for expansion of the armed forces of the Philippines in the event of war, invasion, or rebellion. Assist in relief and rescue operations during disasters or calamities. Assist in socio-economic development. Another major programs na meron po na ginagawa natin sa Reserve Force, environmental protection. Nagtatanim tayo ng puno. Nire-rehabilitate natin yung mga kagubatan na nakakalbo na. Kaya nga, no, may programa po tayo ang individual soldier ay dapat ay at least makapagtanim po tayo ng puno. Napakalaking tulong po ang puno, no? Alam naman natin, no, ang ozone layer natin ay manipis na. Unti-unting nabubutas na po ito. Kaya tulungan po natin ang ating Mother Earth, no? Tumulong po tayo. Another program, the Youth Leadership Development, Health and Social Services. Meron po tayong mga reservists, mga doctors, nurses, dentist, and etc. Free service po yan pag nagkaroon po tayo ng medical and dental mission. Okay? So, dapat ito ang ating tandaan na maging matagumpay ang bawat ginagawa natin. So, anong gagawin natin? Winning the peace. No? How to win the peace? Win the hearts and minds of the people. Another major program, the disaster rescue operation. Kaya tuturuan namin kayo how to conduct retrieval operation, rescue operation, para maging katuwang namin kayo. During calamities, may bagyo, may lindol, may baha, makakasama namin kayo. So, Let us proceed to Section 8, Organization. Ang ating Citizen Armed Force, ito yung mga component niya. Meron tayong Army Reserve Component. Kayo yon. Meron tayong Air Force Reserve Component, Navy Reserve Component, and the AEP-wide Technical Reserve Component, and the AEP and the affiliated reserves. Section 9, Organization of Reserve Components. The organization, structure, manning, and equipment of reserve units shall conform to the organization of the regular force. So kung ano pong structure ng ating regular force, ay ganon din po tayo. Kung may platoon size, ganon din. Battalion size, no, brigade, division, so pareho lang po ang ating structure. Reserve units of a battalion type or equivalent shall be organized on a provincial basis, and reserve units of brigade or division type or equivalent on a regional basis. Section 12, Article 5, Categorization of Citizen Soldiers. First category, 18 to 35 years old. So therefore, pag nagkaroon tayo ng gera, so ano yung mauna, di ba? So siyempre of course yung talagang matikas, malakas, no? 18 to 35, yan yung first category. So ibig sabihin, pagka nakulangan na tayo sa first category, papasok yung second category, 36 to 51 years old. And ganun din, pagka nagkulang naman sila, papasok natin yung third category, 51 years of age. Yan po yung mga category natin ng reservist. Yan. Naka-depende po yan sa edad when it comes to category. Section 13, Article 5, Classification of Reserve Units. Ready Reserve. Meron tayong tinatawag na Ready Reserve. At sabi ko nga kanina, mostly dito nakapaloob, kasama dito yung mga first category, mostly. Meron din tayong tinatawag na Standby Reserve. Ayan. So the Standby Reserve shall be composed of citizen soldiers belonging mostly to the second category reserve and the third category reserve except as provided in this act. At mayroon din tayong tinatawag na retired reserve. Ang retired reserve naman, pag na-reach mo na yung 65 years old, you will be considered as retired. Ito yung magiging retirement age ng isang reservist. Article 6, Reserve Manpower Development. Section 14. All male citizens between 18 to 25 years old will be called for compulsory military training. Section 15. Exempted from compulsory military training. Members of the clergy or any religious or sector except a volunteer. Yung mga pari, mga pastor, no, di ba? So, unless otherwise, mag-volunteer sila, pwede. Those who are in the active service of the AEP and PNP, superintendent and uniformed members of National Penitentiary, corrective institutions, and insane asylum, licensed air and maritime pilots, navigators, and merchant and marine officers. In Section 35 sa Article 7, so yung mga ito basic military training, registrants finally selected for military training shall undergo BCMT for a period of not more than 6 months. But currently, ito shorten na po itong BCMT natin. Section 36, Citizen Military Training Center, there shall be an established one training center in every province intended for the conduct of BCMT with a minimum capacity of 1 infantry rifle company at a time. Dito po sa atin sa NCR RCDG, mayroon po tayong 5 mobilization centers. At ito sa air natin, ito tinatawag na 13 offers Community Defense Center covering the area of Camanaba, Malabon, Nabotas, and Valenzuela. Article 8, incorporation to the reserve force. So, ito po yung pwedeng ma-incorporate natin, yung mga elected officials and presidential appointees. Yan. So, may chance po sila na ma-commission as officer and the reserve force. Notification of reserve assignments. Once commissioned reserve officers shall be notified in writing of this assignment to a reserve unit and a mobilization center. In return, they shall be made to acknowledge in writing of such notification. Section 52, Reserve Officers, Regular Instructions, and Non-Resident Instruction NRI. So sa inyo, sa mga reservist, you have a chance na makapag-schooling po kayo. No? Kung ano po yung ranggo ninyo sa reserve force, ay yun po ang sasahurin ninyo kung kayo po ay makapag-schooling. Regular schooling, may sahod po yan. No? Section 53, Active Duty Tour for Training of Reservist Officers. So, ang ihahalimbawa ko na lang ay tulad ko, isa akong reserve officer at ako po ay na-call active duty for 2 years. No? In 2007, in 2009, and yung 2017, 2019. Currently po, ako po ay captain in the reserve force and staff sergeant in the regular force. Section 54, Classification, Maintenance, and Readiness of Reserve Units. So, meron tayong Ready Reserve 1 shall be maintained in a high degree of readiness as to be readily to deploy in more than 7 days after activation. CCIS shall be ready for issuance. This unit shall carry 20% of supernumeraries out of the total strength. Ready Reserve 2 shall be maintained in a degree of readiness to are ready to deploy in not more than 15 days after activation. Article 10, Utilization of the Reserve Force, Section 59, Mobilization. So meron tayong full mobilization. All units of Ready Reserve and Standby Reserve will be activated and called to active duty. Partial mobilization. Only the Ready Reserve units will be activated to meet the threats. Selective mobilization. Selected Ready Reserve units of the localities involved will be activated. Section 60, Status of Reserve under Mobilization. Of course, if you will mobilize, so tatanggap po kayo ng sahod. So pag nagkaroon ng gera at ma-mobilize kayo, kung anong ranggo yung hawak, yun ang tatanggapin yung sweldo. So, what is a reservist? A reservist, alternately referred to as citizen soldiers, are those individuals who compose the AFP Reserve Force. Role of reservist during peacetime, anong ginagawa natin? Ayan, sinabi ko na kanina, pag may mga calamities, nandyan po tayo. Mostly, CMO activities po ang ginagawa natin, and limited intelligence collection. And during crisis, nandyan po tayo. Ayan, yung mga ayan. So mga during crisis, ma-utilize tayo. Ayan, magkaroon ng mga medical and dental mission, MidCap, disaster operation, and rehabilitation operation. During wartime, yan na yun. That is the time na idepensa ng ating bayan. Lalaban tayo dahil ipagtatanggol natin ang ating bansang Pilipinas. Sources of reservist officers, graduate of MS 43, yung tinatawag nating probationary officer training course. Graduates of both college, at least 4 years, and basic ROTC with PRC or bar licenses. Retired and honorably separated officers, elected public officials, and presidential appointees. Qualified active service, NCO, and the Republic Act 718. Shown outstanding ability and have rendered exceptional service. Key and technical personnel of AFP, affiliated reserve units. Degree holders requiring 4 or more years of study in the courses of interest into the AFP and who are graduates of the basic ROTC and Master in National Security Administration or MNSA graduates. Graduates of ROTC, graduates of authorized BCMT, retired and honorably separated enlisted personnel, non-commissioned officers under the existing laws. Now let us proceed sa benefits of reservist. Has the chance to take professional military educational courses. Join the AFP in the conduct of civic and public affairs activities. Entitled to receive military awards, medals, and ribbons. Entitled for reservist ID cards issued by the Adjutant General, Philippine Army or General Headquarters. Authorized to avail access goods and services tax free but present your reservist ID. Yan. Sa komisare na tinatawag dito sa amin ay pre-tax po yan. So pag reservist na kayo, authorized kayo dyan. Entitled to receive subsistence allowance, 90 per day, free hospitalization, and full military honors in case of death while on active duty status. Authorized to avail the AFP transient and recreational facilities nationwide. Entitled to receive CCIE uniform during active duty training. Has the chance to become general officer. May mga reservist na po tayo na naging general. Entitled to avail the flight of C-130. Ayan, yung mga taga Mindanao, Visayas, pwede po kayo dyan. Entitled to avail discount on permit to carry firearms, fees, sa firearm and explosive unit sa Camp Crame. Can participate in state partnership program that links reservists with foreign nations, Hawaii, Guam, and Philippines. So much for that. I hope may natutunan kayo sa ating diskusyon ngayong hapon. This is a challenge. Be an Army reservist. Maraming salamat and God bless to all.